Kindergartners, today you are going to get your lollipops back and you're going to be adding color and a popsicle stick. So once you have your lollipop, what you need to do is go drop it off at your spot and then come back to the drive-thru to grab a maxi mat. If you're a number 3 chair, you're going to need to go and grab a blue tray and fill it with the neon paints today. These paints are a little bit brighter than our normal paints, and I think it will add a fun pop of color to our lollipops. You're also going to need to grab 4 fingers of water and 4 brushes for your table to share. Now, when I'm painting my lollipop, I'm going to paint the front and the back. And to give my front some time, I'm going to start by painting the back first. If the back gets a little bit messed up, that's okay, but I want to make sure there are some color on there. So I think I'm going to stick with kind of like these warm colors. Okay? I know the warm colors are the hot sun colors, like this orange, pink, and yellow. I love this bright orange. So I'm going to use my brush and I'm going to fill in my lollipop. I might paint in a spiral going around. I might paint it one solid color. It is up to you, kindergartners. Make sure your paint is filling in those cracks. And your paint today is kind of like absorbing into a sponge. This paint that you have, or our ceramic pieces, are really porous. That means they've got lots of tiny little holes like a sponge, and they'll absorb the paint pretty quickly so that it will dry fast. However, if you use a lot of paint, it will dry pretty slow. So make sure you're just using a little bit of paint. We don't want to leave anything white, but we don't want big globs of paint on there. Do you notice how I changed my color by washing out my brush each time? Alright, my back is finished. I'm going to careful, flip it to its side so that I can get some paint on the side. Once I've painted all the way around the sides of my lollipop, I'm ready to paint the front. Now, your hands might get a little bit of paint on them just because our lollipops are 3D. They have a back, a side, and a front, and we're painting all of those sides today. If you get a little bit of paint on your hands, that's okay. It happens in the art room. Just use a blue rag and wash it off. Alright, now I'm to my front, and this is where I really need to be careful to paint in all of those white cracks on my lollipop. And I liked how I changed colors on the back. I'm going to try that again. So my next color is going to be this bright orange, my favorite. Whoopsie. And last, yellow. When your lollipop is totally painted in, you're feeling good about it, there is no white spots. You can check for white spots maybe by asking your neighbor, hey neighbor, did I do a good job? And if they see white spots, they're of course going to say, oh, sorry friend, you got some white spots showing, you better go fix those up. You are going to put your lollipop off to the side. When you are called up by me, Miss G, I will glue in your stick to your lollipop, and then your clay is finished.